Okay, I'm recording it again. I'm just going to really go over some Facebook things that I've read some books. I like to read a lot of books, and I have also done a little bit of training with this one girl, and I found it really helpful. And she shared with me so many things that I never really thought about. And one of them was, as I was telling you, let me share my screen. Is the screen shared? Oh, share screen. One of them is when I was showing you, in terms of using the corporate images that have sale prices and things like that, because when you see stuff like this, other people, like if your friends have other people that are in network marketing or indirect sales, they're seeing the exact same pictures, right? So, just think about it. If you guys have any mutual friends now, and Christine posts the sale picture, and then Val posts it, and then Carrie posts it, they're scrolling through their newsfeed and they're going to see the same picture 3 times, right? So, and think about, when I see this, I'm like, same with this, they don't need to. They don't need to see that. So I personally try to market more so that I'm not using those pictures. I have used some of them in my on my Facebook fan page, but on my own personal page, I tend to not use them. And you can still talk about things, right? Like Christine, you can still, you could have the moose in your hand or something, and or beside you, or you can take a picture of your hair and be like, oh my gosh, my curls are just amazing, and you could say, something about using moose or whatever, or like, oh my God, we have a great customer. You can say something. We have a great customer program, and this weekend there's a super special. You want some moose or whatever. Like just things that are not not putting down. Oh, you have to. It's $24.95. Not being too specific, and not putting your link, as I said, and trying to remember we're not salesy. The less salesy you are, the more sales you will make, right? Because people.
The one thing I took away, or a couple things I took away from Bob Heilig's awesome presentation last night was create curiosity and the call to action. And what the call to action means is asking a question in your post, and that creates people to either like or comment or something. So something like, what do you like your moose to do for you? Whatever. Like, oh my God, I finally found a moose that doesn't make my hair crunchy. What's the thing you're looking for in a moose? And then, so if you ask a question, it kind of prompts people to respond and actually make a comment. And I can't remember what he all said. Actually, I do have all the notes, but it does a different Facebook thing, and and Facebook seems to like when you have lots of comments and likes and shares and stuff like that. So
the more
this call to action thing, So the more what?
The more likes and comments and shares you get on your posts, the more people Facebook will start to show your stuff to. So if you have a post that had, 100 likes, the next time you make a post, Facebook's going to be like, oh, people liked her last thing. I'm going to post her stuff again, right? I'm going to show it to more people, and then more people see it. So you really want people to like, comment, and share your stuff. That is like super important. People often, I'll tell you, I get a lot of likes on things like that. Look, 141 people liked that picture. That's a lot of people, right? So people post, people like real life, people like happy. This was short, heading for a date night, right? So do stuff like that. And what I'm going to do, I was thinking about it recently. I was going to do a picture where my hair looks really great, and I'm going to post a picture, and it's going to be not like in my office like this. Like I try to take pictures like, Christine, you're outside, or I will I've done it in front of brick walls or in front of a fence, with a neat background. That's not a selfie in a bathroom. I don't like those. I like to have a really neat background in the background, or I do them in the car too, but that's a little bit different. But when, I'm going to do one, and I'm going to be like, I'm going to put some words on it using one of my things. And I think I might be like, beautiful hair can be free, right? Like something like that, and people might say like, how? How can beautiful hair be free, right? Like, you're right. You want to call to action or something like, would you, things that, but you want them to be more natural, more sherry from yourself. You want people to see you. That is, yeah. Whoop, what's that? Oh, do you see what's happening?
No.
You guys can't see my screen?
Yeah. What happened?
Oh, this is the Zoom. This is the, that's the first half of the call. It just popped up. Yeah, I'll put it away. I'll put it there. This popped up. So, yeah, so Facebook, I think Facebook, and I know a lot of people are using Facebook, and they're probably doing too much money, and you probably end up having your friends unfollow you, and some of them might even unfriend you, and you don't want that to happen. So I'm really encouraging people to try to go back to a little bit more of who you were before you were Monat, and then, throw that Monat in sort of a little bit more sporadic, because like, you could have little things and stuff, but people will know. And the magic happens too in the chat box. So like, I have a lot of friends here because I market online and I've been doing it. That's how I do it. But when I get a new friend, and I will show you what I do. I'm going to actually go up here. Does someone accept? Oh, I'm not going to accept any of those people. I haven't been accepting any Monat people because I want to save room. But like, I sent out some friend requests recently using one of those things that Bob had showed, and I just learned it a few days ago. But let's say this person, let's say Chris Oakman, okay? So this just came a couple days ago, and he sent me a friend request, and then I sent a message, and my message was, hey Chris, thanks for the friend request, looking forward to connecting. Where are you from? What do you do? And then my name. I always do that. If someone sends me a request, I never accept it until I know I have time to send them a message. Right? I don't accept it and go out, right? So if I have time to do that, and then they got back to me a bit later. I live in Mississippi. I've been this, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, oh, and I'm like, oh, I can feel your energy. Did you get in the launch? And we just started chatting, right? So, and we haven't talked since then. But I always do things like that. And now here, another one, if somebody accepts if I send the request, I send the same message. As soon as I get notification that they accepted, I'd be like, oh, hey, Christine, thanks for accepting my friend request. Looking forward to connecting, smiley face, and I hope you're having a great summer, what's going on, or something like that. But you always have to acknowledge. You have to acknowledge if someone sent you a request or if you sent it and then accepted. You have to acknowledge that you got it, you accepted it, you're happy, thank you. Because people can feel that energy too, right? Like, they can feel it. And it makes people happy. Oh, thank you for accepting. They're like, oh, thank you, right? Like, they like that. Makes them feel good. And a lot of this industry is about, sharing, helping people, and making people feel good. So it's really important. It's really important to show people how you can help them. So you were right, Christine, when you're talking about that mousse, sharing with them how it's helping you. It's not making your hair crunchy. What are they looking for, right? And it could be a hairspray. It could be the volume in your hair. And you can do a funny picture if you want, like, I love volume, or I've done other posts too. You want to find out how you can help people. You can just do a general call out one day, like, who has hair problems? Why do you think that is? Or, who, you could say, I think I once wrote, like, seriously, who shampoos their hair, or something like that, right? There's all sorts of different things you can do to try to get people engaged. And then other times do things like this, like, who goes camping on the weekend, or who's done this? That will get people just to like and comment on your stuff, right? So you want to get people as often as you can interacting with you. And then if you're open to making new friends and you want to market on Facebook, Bob Heilig did show that last night. So you go to here and you hit this button, Find Friends. And then over here, you can start to search for people. So I want to search for people in Cambridge. And that's all I wanted to do, is just check out my city. And look, I could see this guy, Tyler Cabral. I got a lot of mutual friends with him. I'm telling you right now, if I got that many mutual friends with him, he's in marketing. So I could add a friend, and she's affiliate at Sparkly Apparel, right? Like, you can just pick out a few that you want. Hi, I'm Morphe. If you want to send a man, I actually probably do know her from NA, actually. Don't say that. But yeah, you can just sort of add a few people this way, 1 or 2 or 3, send off a few requests. If they accept, that's when you send the message. I think Bob might have had them send the message first. I do it this way first. But this is why you want to make sure your timeline has got you and a picture. Because if someone goes to look, who's this Christine that sent me a message? And they come and Money 8 here, Money 8 here, Money 8 here, Money 8 post, Money 8 post, Money 8 post, sale post, right? They're going to be like, I don't even want to bother with her. So you want to make sure that your timeline and everything is as real and as authentic as it can be. And videos, guys. Videos are super powerful. If you're comfortable to do a video, even if you're uncomfortable, I recommend you try. You getting tired, Val?
Yeah, I was tired today.
That's okay. Did anybody have any questions? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say I've already napped already, in fact. That's so bad.
Nothing is bad. Your body needed it.
Yes.
Did anyone have any questions about anything? I know we sort of went through a lot of stuff tonight, like, inviting and sort of the Facebook and stuff, but if you have any questions, anyone?
I do have questions about the Facebook stuff, but I'll wait till you're here because I don't want to eat up the time on that kind of stuff. So,
well, what are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning, I have my massage at 11, but I could talk with you before then.
We could Zoom.
Yeah,
message me. Yeah. Message me when you have some time, and I'll just send you the link, and we'll Zoom in, and we'll go through whatever you want to go through. Yeah.
Let's do that. That sounds good.
Okay. Any questions, anyone?
That's awesome. No, I'm just really excited. I mean, we've had a couple of Meet Monates here. I can't believe that we have here in Regina already with, 2 with Laura and 1 with Kat. And anyways, I'm super excited to have you here and just to come and just give a different twist to, everybody's got their own twist to the presentation, and I don't know. I'm just really looking forward to meeting you and
yeah, I'm a little bit quirky, if you haven't noticed. So
really we'll fit right into this quirky little town because that's how we roll.
And I'm 5'10", and I often wear heels, so I'm tall.
Are you tall?
I'm 5'10". Yeah.
You're 5'10"? I would not have guessed that.
Oh my God! All this goodies, ladies.
I've seen your legs. You've got great legs, but I would not have guessed 5'10". But
Well,
I think I'm like 5'9 3/4". 5'9 3/4".
Oh, good.
But who else was tall? Was Kat? Kat was really tall too.
So tall. I think she might be taller than me. She's really tall.
Yeah, she is.
Tall.
I've got mosquitoes going here.
Okay.
What else? No, I'm excited about the venue. I don't know. We're pretty much going to have the whole place to ourselves. And so this guy, they can't deny people from coming to sit into the restaurant there. And it's like, hey, the more the merrier. The more people that listen. I mean, even the front desk ladies. There's only 2 front desk check-in ladies, and you know what I mean. Like, let's just. It's a nice space. I think we'll have a really good time there.
That's awesome.
So
yeah.
I just want to make it what Sarah.
Yeah.
And just try to invite as many people as I can.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So we'll do the event link for tomorrow because I'm going to go to bed now, and Val might be going to bed too. No, I'm just joking. And I know you want to visit your grandson. And thank you for getting on, Deb. Carrie, we will chat tomorrow, and I'm going to put these little links. I think I'm going to try to put them in the chat and see if they'll work. But this was great. And you know what? Like, guys, if you want to work your businesses and you want to do this, like, we can have a powwow like once a week or once a month, the beginning of the month or something, right? And we can talk about specific things, or we can just sort of like check in and share what's working. Like, I would love to do that. I like the Zoom call. It's sort of cool, and we can, we can do that. So yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
That's awesome, Sarah.
Okay, bye guys.
Thank you. I'm going to work on my nest.
Okay, good. Bye.